Oh, hey, we're back here. So Joshua finally caught up to Bahamut, and the little twerp who is like 8 years old or something, and all he knows how to do is hang on to his scumbag mother's skirt is Emperor? What is the actual Emperor doing? Is he like, oh, well, I say he's Emperor, but actually I'm still just standing here? Like, well, I'm very confused on that. I was not expecting that at all, and I'm very interested to see where it goes. But for now, we're just gonna head back to the hideaway. We've now removed another of the mother crystals, so there should just be the two left. Waloed's mother crystal and the Empire's mother crystal, which is their second one that they actually stole from the Dominion when they took over the Dominion. I'm very interested with Waloed's king, because he obviously knows a lot going on with Ultima and whatnot, and he said, like, oh, Mother Crystal's death is beautiful or whatever at the end there, which, really interests me, because I wonder if he and Ultima, potentially as well, do want the Mother Crystals destroyed, if that's part of their plan as well, but Clive and Cid at the time didn't, like, realize it, even though Cid knew who Ultima was, at least somewhat. So, let's get back to the hideaway and get some cutscenes. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Yo, forget Otto. Go talk to my girl, Jill. I hope my uncle is okay. I'll be upset if something happens to him. It will displease me. Hey, yo, Otto. Have I got a story for you, brother? Oh, Jill and Gav.
Clive, you're back. I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more. Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away? Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
So I wonder what our next step is gonna be. Like, what Clive is gonna plan to do next. There are only two Mother Crystals left. One of them's the Empire, one of them's Waloed. Both of which are some heavy-duty targets. The biggest ones left for sure. Well, the only ones left, but like the biggest ones even if you take into account all of the Mother Crystals originally. Ooh, baby, we got a lot of rare hunts to do. Ooh, baby, do we? This one is S rank. We might not be doing that one. Grimalkin. Okay. A black boulder. Soul stingers. A swarm of bugs. It's a C rank. Okay. This is also a C rank. We can definitely do those three. The 9 of Knives might be a little worrisome. And the Breaker of Worlds sounds really worrisome. Urgent notice to all curse breakers due to the discovery of a fallen giant in the Rosarian ruins we have lately been investigating. All work in the region is to be halted with immediate effect, and all members are to proceed no further than the village gate, lest the echo should be awakened by our presence. No further action may be taken without Sid's express permission. Ooh. Ooh, that sounds fun. That sounds deadly, but fun. At the very least, I want to do these three right here before we get into the next big main story bit. And then we'll consider this S and A rank. This was A rank, right? Yeah. This guy gave me some trouble, but I was a little underleveled, and we've leveled up since. So we might be good to do this A rank. I heavily worry about that S rank. That might be something we need to hold off for a bit.
If you're desperate to know more about Waloed, Vivian's your girl. But if I were you, I'd be heading straight to my bed.
Not bad for a boy from the Imperial Barracks, eh?
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
It's good to be back, Jill. Good to be back.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waloeders.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waloeders must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
What a great segue into the map.
The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloeder standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Very well indeed. What is Waloed up to, man? What is he up to? Or what is Barnabas up to, the leader of Waloed? Not the country itself. It doesn't have its own will, I assume. It's a country. I'm volunteering Clive's mother to be trampled first. Retweet. I second that. Let's get on it.
It's good to have you back. I was worried.
Same dialogue. Hey, yo, Karen.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
I just realized that her right eye is like a weird color.
And what can I do for you? It's a relief.
Feels like we can breathe again. No more living in fear.
Thank you, Clive.
I know I don't say it often, but I mean it. Oh, and best of luck, too. For many here, every other worldly woe paled in comparison to the threat of Hugo Kupka. Now he's gone, we'll finally have time to devote to everyday gripes and grumbles. And as the captain of this little ship, I'm sure you'll be on the receiving end of more than a few. You know how it be.
Then.
The Enhancer. 5 more attack, 10 less stagger. When he lifted his fists beneath them was found naught but dust.
Finished, are you?
Yo, Blackthorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
Yo, hold up. You got anything to blacksmith for me?
What do you need? Good bloody riddance.
If there was ever a man who deserved a rusty knife in the gut, it was Hugo Kupka. Not that I'd let you carry around a rusty knife. His death won't bring back the people we lost, but it'll ease a few hearts.
Mine included.
Thank you. Yeah, buddy, you got it. The Enhancer +1. This would be 15 attack up. We can make the Drake Slayer's bracelets, which is a huge improvement to defense and a bit to HP. Yes, please.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Diamond Sword 2. This would be really good if I had a Diamond Sword 1. For the Diamond Sword 1, I need a Diamond Sword and a White Worm Bone. Enhancer +2 is a worthy upgrade. Because I don't think we can get Diamond Sword. So wait, I think if I go buy the Enhancer from Karen, because we, like, never use money in this game.
Well, don't just stand there gawping.
Yeah, whatever. Buy an Enhancer.
It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Then I think we can make this Enhancer Plus for cheaper. Or for less materials, I think. I think.
You can thank me later.
No need to equip it, because we're going to equip it off of this one.
Not my best work, but it'll do.
Wait, did that just weaken me? I thought that was a better weapon. Did you say my stats went down there? This is the Enhancer 2. No, this is the best weapon I have. I wasn't paying close enough attention. I thought my stats actually went down there for a second. I was like, what? But no, this weapon is better. Okay. Good stuff, good stuff. It went up, but then it showed you the preview for the next weapon, which was weaker. Oh, and that made the numbers go back down, and I was like half glancing at chat, so that's why I was confused. I wasn't looking close enough. I glanced back and saw the numbers going down, and I was like, wait a second. Did I make a mistake? Ayo, old timer. Killed Kupka. Pretty cool, right?
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Yo, this dude basically canceled school today.
Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Based off of Kupka dying, I say that we go hard on that. Let's make it like a national holiday that Kupka is dead. Just to really rub it in on him. They're like, hey, so many people are glad you no longer exist. That's my suggestion.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own.
Dude, Hugo Kupka is dead. He was a good villain. He wasn't one of those big mastermind ones like the dude from Waloed and the Emperor and whatnot, which are typically some of my more favorites. But he was a really good, like, hey, you're gonna hate this guy. Like, you're gonna hate this guy and you're gonna love murdering him. Like, he was one of those villains. That's a good villain.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down at that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Okay, so we're gonna go visit, the remains of the old hideaway, which presumably have some graves for all the people we lost there, Sid included. Makes a lot of sense to me. Even though that's not where Sid died. You know, he loved the hideaway and all that.
Mid might need some help.
His dream and whatnot. Sup, Mid?
I If I don't come up with something soon.